Hello, I'm Denise LaFrance. Coming up on this edition of City Beat. The City of Las Cruces has initiated a planning project which was created to promote neighborhood vitality and investment in the Apodaca neighborhood area. We'll explain what the Apodaca Blueprint aims to do. The Las Cruces Museum of Nature and Science was recently named one of the top 10 sites for best educational activities for children in New Mexico by American Towns Media. We'll show you one program that helped to earn this distinction. Southern New Mexico is preparing for the state's 2018 legislative session. The Dona County Legislative Coalition shares its priorities with a new short video that's just ahead. And women have committed to defend and protect America, and Las Cruces is recognizing them with a monument. An update on the Women's Veterans Monument Project. Welcome to City Beat for the month of January. The City of Las Cruces wants your input on a new neighborhood planning and revitalization project called the Apodaca Blueprint. Your involvement can help shape what visitors to the city see when they first arrive. The Blueprint is a community development project that will collect information now for improvements that are decades to come.
Las Cruces residents, property owners, and businesses have a unique opportunity to shape the community they live in and help promote neighborhood vitality.
As many people are aware, the country club property is probably the largest vacant property within the core of the city. And it's also a very prominent location in the city. It's the intersection of Main Street and Solano, Three Crosses, where the state's doing a lot of improvements. It has a lot of traffic. It's an area that people have a lot of interest in making sure that it's developed in a manner that's attractive and also seen as a focal point of the city.
The city is asking for input on this central area of Las Cruces.
In this particular case, the Apodaca area has the vacant property of the former Las Cruces Country Club. It has the use of the Apodaca Park, some of the drainage and street issues that are in that neighborhood, and then also the neighborhood itself is old.
Planners say this is an opportunity to improve on the neighborhood near Madrid Avenue, to possibly provide additional amenities to Apodaca Park down the street, and overall make it a greater community asset.
And to assist the city in this, the city hired a consultant, a land use consultant out of Austin, Texas. It's Half and Associates. They do this type of master planning and neighborhood coordination and engagement on a regular basis.
The master planners had set up workshops for those interested. The end goal is to create something similar to a subdivision master plan that will outline the guidelines for any new development. These master planners had asked residents to drop into a series of workshops to collect more information and leave more suggestions.
And the intent was to complete this plan in 6 months. So in February of this year, we should have a plan for the Planning and Zoning Commission and the City Council to act on.
All your input could lead to more capital improvements in the area now and in the development of the future. For City Beat, I'm Jennifer Martinez.
Thank you, Jen. You can now sign up at the city's webpage, las-cruces.org, to be updated on the project. And the city encourages those interested to get involved with the January workshops. Again, details can be found at las-cruces.org under the Apodaca Blueprint Hot Topics tab. Fun opportunities for children to learn, inspiring curiosity, imaginative play, and critical thinking. Some of the criteria that the Las Cruces Museum of Nature and Science met to be named one of the top 10 sites for best educational activities for children in New Mexico. American Towns Media has given the museum this title. CLC TV visited one program the museum offers for preschoolers to show you how fun it can be.
We're going to be talking about dwarf planets.
Oh, the dwarf planets, you know them. Yes, the dwarf planets.
So Pluto was discovered in 1930, reclassified as a dwarf planet. So it used to be a planet, it used to be part of one of our planets.
My name is Megan Sal. I'm a museum assistant. I actually teach the PreK class every Thursday from 9 to 10. And today was Planeteers, and we talked about dwarf planets today.
Hydra.
That's a small.
And there's Pluto. These are the moons.
Largest Pluto moon.
These are the moons of Pluto.
So we're excited to be the top 10 educational activities for children in New Mexico. So we provide so many programs for children, whether it's summer camps, spring break camps, workshops. We even have adult classes. We would do adult evening classes in the summertime. It's just really exciting for us to give so many programs out to the community and have people come into our museums and enjoying our museum.
We're going to go over here.
So with Megan. Go with
follow Megan.
Okay, let's follow Megan. Let's go. We're gonna go see the telescope. And so every week we do something different. So the first week we do Grandma Monis, which I set out like a rug out here. We do story time. The kids get to sit around and I get to read to them. The third week we do Dinosaur Train. So we get to talk about all kinds of dinosaurs, and we get to go through the time periods of the different Cretaceous, Jurassic, and Permian, and we get to talk about our own trackways in the museum. So the last week we do Nature Kids. So we talk about like weathering, leaves, animals. So whenever we go out for walks around the museum, we talk about the animals, where they come from, the desert. I think next week we're going to be talking more about like white sands, roadrunners, coyotes, just animals more local in Las Cruces. So every week it's something different. So they get to learn a different topic based off of what week they're coming to. Where are the stars? Can you point where the stars would be at? Yeah, so point up. They're up in the sky, right? Well, people don't realize that they're so small. They think, they don't understand, but they actually understand a lot more than we anticipate them to. The class starts at 9 to 10, and families can just come on in. Whenever they're finished with their arts and crafts, they're more than welcome to leave and look at the museum. So basically, it's just something for them to come and kids to start learning and socializing with each other.
The PreK Thursday classes are free and take place at 9 a.m. Each week, the schedule rotates, giving children 6 years old and younger a new topic to learn about. To participate, you can call 522-3120. Other programs include Scientific Fun for Families on Saturday mornings, Science Cafe on the last Thursday each month in the evening, and Teen Science Cafe the third Thursday each month in the evening. The New Mexico legislature will be getting the state's work done in a 30-day session this year. The Dona County Legislative Coalition already has a few ideas in mind that it would like to bring to the attention of the legislative body. The coalition has put together another video to quickly explain what southern New Mexico feels is important.
For a truly bright future for New Mexico, all eyes have turned to Dona County to truly understand the power of possible. By harnessing and targeting the full set of assets in the region, we are showing New Mexico how collaboration can drive new opportunities for success. Spaceport America, the Santa Teresa International Border Crossing, White Sands Missile Range, and the West Mesa Industrial Park demonstrate how smart investments in people and place can spur unprecedented innovation and transformation across the region. This county already leads the state in high school graduation rates, exports, and job growth. And now, the community has turned its attention to bridging the gap between economic development targets and the skilled and ready workforce needed to support attraction and expansion of entire industries. This first-of-its-kind workforce talent development plan provides a roadmap to achieving economic transformation and regional prosperity. The Dona County Legislative Coalition is working together in advance of the 2018 legislative session to outline targeted investments that will render strong returns on investment to the region and the state. Success will come from sustained funding for proven job generators, like the Local Economic Development Act and the Job Training Incentive Program. Increased funding to higher education for dual credit courses to spur high school graduation rates and accelerate college completion, all while reducing student debt and closing middle-skilled workforce gaps. Targeted investments in healthcare, agriculture, and the thriving Santa Teresa Industrial Park will propel further business growth and equip more New Mexicans for higher-skilled, higher-wage careers, ensuring the competitive edge and success of New Mexico's spaceport. Dona County isn't waiting. We are making change. We are putting our people first and positioning our children and youth to build the future we all want and need. We are ready to lead New Mexico into true change.
The coalition represents the City of Las Cruces, Dona County, New Mexico State University, Mesilla Valley Economic Development Alliance, the Greater Las Cruces Chamber of Commerce, the Hispano Chamber of Commerce, the Bridge of Southern New Mexico, and Las Cruces Public Schools. Last month, the City of Las Cruces moved a little further on the Women's Veterans Monument. Bronze statues were installed on December 20th at Veterans Memorial Park. The city plans to host a ceremony in March. A seating area is expected to accompany the statues, along with plaques representing the U.S. military branches. The city will close for the Martin Luther King holiday in January and President's Day in February. Details on the closures coming up in our City Minute. Most city offices will close for the Martin Luther King Day on January 15th and on February 19th for President's Day. You can find a list of closures on the city's website, las-cruces.org/news. The Rio Grande Theater will remain closed until February 1st for some renovations. It closed in mid-December to get a jump start on some of the work. You can get information on the upcoming events at the Rio Grande Theater by visiting riograndetheater.com. The Las Cruces Model Airplane Park's runway has been repaved. Those who use the park now have a smoother surface for takeoff and landing. The park is located on the city's East Mesa near the Foothills landfill on South Sonoma Ranch Boulevard. It is now easier and faster for the public to communicate with the City of Las Cruces. The city has launched a new app called Ask Las Cruces. Here with more on it is CLC TV's Udell Vigil with this month's Ask the.
Hello and welcome. Our guest for this edition of ASTA is the city's council and constituent coordinator, Jamie Rickman. Jamie, thank you for joining us on ASTA.
Thank you, Udell. It's a pleasure being here this morning.
Wonderful. Okay, let's begin with the app. What will it allow folks to do?
The app allows people to be able to report issues and request services very conveniently by using their smartphone.
Okay. And who should use the app?
Anyone who has a smartphone and can download the app from our city website should be able to use the app. And if you're traveling out around on the streets and whatnot, or if you're not traveling, if you're just at home and you request city services, you can go ahead and download the app and be able to request those services through your smartphone.
And give us an example of the type of service somebody can use utilizing the app.
You can report potholes, you could report street signs missing, you can report city services that you need, such as utilities.
Okay. And I understand that there's a feature that if you can actually take a picture of what you're... Tell us about that.
This app is called Ask Las Cruces, and it's the sister application to Ask the City, which is a portal on our website. And with the website portal, you can ask the same sorts of things, but you don't have photo capability. With this app, Ask Las Cruces, you can take a picture of the issue, whatever it is, which helps our staff to be able to understand what the problem is and to respond more fully with better information.
Boy, and I imagine that makes the response time from the city side probably quicker. It
can be quicker, definitely, but we always pride ourselves in immediate service as soon as we get those requests.
Okay. And what does the city hope to accomplish by using this app and putting it out in the public?
Well, we hope to accomplish better interaction with the public, better engagement, and more convenience to serve our customers.
And once somebody utilizes the app to inform the city about a certain situation, what can they expect to hear back from the city?
Well, they'll either see an immediate response to it, if it's such as a pothole or something like that, or a sign, or they might be contacted by city staff to get more information about the issue.
Okay, and we're all about ease. So how easy is it to use this app?
It's as easy as 1, 2, 3. You can go to our city website and download the application either for Apple or for Android, and just follow the directions.
Wonderful. And again, no cost for the app. Is
There's
that correct?
no cost.
It's free.
It's free.
Okay, well that sounds like an awesome service. And Jamie Rickman, Council and Constituent Services Coordinator for the city, thank you very much for joining us and explaining this to us.
It's my pleasure. Thank you, Udell.
Thank you, Udell. You can find the app in Google Play and the App Store. We hope you've had a wonderful start to your new year, and we hope you'll continue to join us for City Beat throughout 2018. Remember to tune in for City Council meetings right here Mondays at 1 p.m. You can also find all archived meetings and programs on clctv.com. Plus, we have so much more on our Facebook page. Thanks for joining us. I'm Denise LaFrance.